This bit's actually tricky. We're gonna go deal with the best guard, possibly in the entire game. I should really just get her with a sleep dart. I'm gonna wait, because when she goes through the doorway, I know it's safe to try to sneak up on her. Get up here, we've got enough time. If you walk in a straight line, she's coming back. That's the run. Alright then. Witness. Alright, you ready for this? See, I got this unconscious guy. Gonna put him down here, and then wait for it. Close the door. See, this is how this is supposed to go. Got him.
No. Whatever you're offering, I can make my own way.
Ah.
Dr. Hypatia,
Watch this stunt right here, okay? I'm gonna talk to Hypatia, and I'm not gonna fire a dart at the wall. Alright. Let's try this one again. Can't save, and I've got 0 spots in the playthrough, 0 kills. We're doing good. Okay? Second time's the charm. You might think I'm gonna blame the fish for this, but I'm not. I still respect the fish.
There are such strange and wonderful things living down in the deep.
Maybe it would be more respectful to call it a Deep Rift Watcher. I respect the Deep Rift Watcher. I'm sorry for calling you a fish. Maybe that was it. No, that's silly. It was my fault. I did the wrong thing.
Stand clear! I'm bringing up the arc pylon!
Nope. I kind of like this second playthrough energy. I feel... Why do I feel more casual? I should feel more stressed, right? That seems like a more logical response, and yet, here I am. I'm gonna try to demonstrate something here. So, this should kill him, right? Nope. Magic powers. Anyway, I'll put him back down, because I actually kind of want him to stick with me. Don't know why. Just I always have him down in the basement, so it would feel weird if he wasn't down in the basement. You know? You know. Staying way the F back. She's standing still. How confident am I in my crossbow right now? If I fuck this up, it's over again. You know how it's over if I fuck this up?
Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the Clockwork soldiers.
Nope. Alright, I'm not confident at all. Fuck me. If I stand up, I'm confident she will see me somehow. She's got really good eyesight that I remember. She's wearing a helmet, so if I hit her hat, she'll come looking for me. It's the kind of situation where I would usually like to use like a stun mine or something. She's gonna come closer. Yep, usually happens. At some point she'll turn around. Oh, fuck it. See? See what I have to deal with? See, I can hear her yelling at rats. I think that's what causes her patrol to go funny. It might even be what caused her to turn around, although maybe she just does that and I failed to notice. You gotta really... Alright.
Last time I left it open, someone left a hack.
Good night? I heard that. The sword went down. Having said that, I'm gonna walk towards her with my stinging bolt raised. And then put them away. And then raise them again. And we're back! Sleeping darts, they're fantastic, aren't they? Anyway, now I'm gonna tear down this wall of light. This is why I bought the speedy crossbow upgrade. Also because I need it for another upgrade later on, because it's like a skill tree, I guess. So that's what, 10 plus 1, 11, so 1, there's 20 shots to take down a wall of light. 2, 3, the gun is slower, I'm sorry. I could have upgraded it, but I chose not to. How about that? You would really think the Clockwork would hear this. One more? There we go. In the first game, it takes 40 projectiles to knock out a wall of light. I think. It's a lot more. They really... Jindosh, I think he improved them by making them much less fuel efficient. And you can actually see, if you pop open the whale oil tank, you took out the whale oil. That's why it stopped working, is because it ran out of fuel. Years of this game I spent not knowing that was a mechanic, but you can do it. You can... it's been there since the beginning of the franchise. Anyway. Yeah, so I died, huh? Best guard in the game. Definitely. She got me. Will there be another who gets me? Probably. Anyway, we have some stuff to take care of back over here, so we're just gonna go. And also, conveniently, there's a ton of crossbow bolts, so it's not even expensive to do that wall of light thing. Like there's 7 of them, I think. I always think it's 7, but have I ever checked? Have I checked recently? No. Some bullets and a free stun mine, you know, good stuff. Just gonna move all these guards over here. Maybe I'll explain what I'm gonna do next. So, in this area here, there's a guy named Anton Sokolov. We're here to rescue him. We're not gonna rescue him right now because that causes problems for us, but we are gonna set things up because when you rescue him, if you've taken out the guards down here, which, I mean, I have, here they are, then more guards will spawn in the elevator and come down and start searching the area. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to destroy this elevator, because it turns out if you destroy the elevator, the guards have no way to get down here, and therefore just don't load in. They don't exist. So not technically a kill. The game won't judge me for it, but I feel like I am kind of, in a quantum physics kind of way, removing some people from the universe. So I don't know. Maybe that invalidates the run. I like to put the spring razor on its side here. See it sideways on the, not on the bottom, but on the side. It's completely unnecessary. I could just fire a crossbow bolt at where is it? That thing. But I don't like to be inside the elevator as I'm breaking it. I feel iffy about that, so I step outside. Do this. There we go, and Jindosh gets upset.
I suppose I should make a list of all my possessions being destroyed.
Alright. So, yeah. Once again, we do not want to go save Sokolov. I'm checking my stats to see. We're still good? We're still good. You don't want to save Sokolov right now, because if you do, it turns out Jindosh spawns in some extra Clockwork soldiers at the exit just to catch you on the way out. I never saw that for years. Like, when I encountered it while planning this run, I thought it was a bug. I was like, why are these Clockwork soldiers at the exit? What happened? Did they clip through a wall? But no. Turns out I just always taken out Jindosh first. I assume because he's really annoying, so I never really thought about not doing that. But he has a special line of dialogue if you leave him conscious and alive while you leave, where he says, like, I can't let you take Sokolov. He's very important to me. They're both inventors. They have a bond.
You're going to elude my clockworks, but you'll only end up teaching me, adding to my studies.
I haven't really been paying attention to Jindosh, but there is one line he says if you hang around in here long enough, where he says, like, from your step, I can tell you're a woman. Because I'm playing as Emily as opposed to Culver. Gotta say, I recommend it. Any other trans girls in the world who play Dishonored 2 and want some free validation, just walk around for a while in the Clockwork Mansion. Jindosh will tell you that you're a girl. Might happen yet, I don't know. Probably will. Usually does. Maybe even around now. Maybe that's why my brain is bringing it up. Oh yeah, I used to shoot this door down. Very embarrassing. How long did it take me to spot that there's a pair of keys? One key. Pair of keys? Right here. Gosh. I used to fire a gun at that door. Anyway, so this area is interesting. I don't want to look at the ceiling too much because I think it triggers the clockworks to move around funny. But I'm gonna set a trap, basically. The floor in here moves like everything else in this house. And this floor ends up being the floor of the room upstairs, which is full of clockworks. So I'm going to set up my own little environment in here. I want one on this thing. And I'm going to run out soon. So I'll walk over here to where there's a bunch of free ones and grab a rune somewhere. Make sure not to touch the grindstone because the clockworks will hear it. So these pistol bullets are a bit of a calculated risk anyway. Can't resist getting them though. Grab a free everything. Isn't there a spring razor? Yeah, just used one. Don't get to use spring razors a lot in the non-lethal run, but there you go. I think I'm about to sneeze. Hang on. So the plan here is these panels are all independent. It looks like I'm bunching them up, but actually they sort of go up in reverse order. So if this is 1, 2, and 3, it's going to end up being 3, 2, and 1. They're reversed. So these are actually going to be on the outside edges. I'm trying to create a big net for the Clockwork Soldiers to walk into. There's one on the back of here for safety, and I'm also going to make another little safety wash bottle. My lucky wash bottle. This is how you make a sleep grenade in this game, by the way. You just put a stun mine on a bottle. It has to be intentional, right? The developers had to know about this, but no one ever tells you to do it. I learned it from a Twitter post. I'm assuming everyone else did as well. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, so actually lift up the floor. They all go up. I'm gonna close the door. And then I'm gonna go do this little thing, which I always do. It's another tradition.
It's a long way down.
It's just a nice view, and I like to come out here. I died earlier, so that's... I wasn't expecting to be thinking about that right now, but... just a really nice view. Alright, the elevator's probably here. Oh, I'm sorry, the floor's probably already gone up. Oh. Okay. I've never heard him when I'm outside the building before. Hurry up and call me a girl, Jindosh. Is the floor up yet? Yep. Bottle, equip crossbow bolts. Let's go have us a boss fight, kind of?
I think you'll like what's coming next, stranger.
Ding, 2 lightning bolts. Who's gonna jump down? Usually lefty. There he goes, instant death, great. It's good that things are going to plan right now. Next one should come walking along the upstairs area, and hopefully we can get his attention with a crossbow bolt.
I'll have questions about that once I have you restrained.
Buddy? There he is. Now don't hit him in the head or he'll kill Jindosh, but get him in the shoulder. That gets his attention. Immediately try lifting up the elevator, because he'll come running. He should run straight into my... There he goes. Has both clockworks down. Equip sleep darts. Jindosh is within my line of sight. Good night. There he goes, which means I get to keep my bottle. Stun mine, rather. Yeah. There we go. Because Jindosh is out of the picture.
This must be Jindosh's lab.
It's the safest way I've found to do that room. I'm sure there's a cooler way. I know a stinging bolt into him when he's here will get him to run over here, which might be useful, but there's so many robots. There's 2 of them. They see out of the back of their heads. We'll get a close look at one of them in a minute, but yeah, that's the best way I've found to do that room. We got Jindosh, and I've looted all the good stuff out of here, so we're going to go over here and do a needlessly risky looking little jump down, because I don't like taking the elevator. How we all feeling? Where's that? Just gonna put Jindosh down in this nice chair. We're gonna do something really bad to him, actually. I'm not gonna show it. It's not fun. I'll say that. Where am I going now? I guess I could go pick up some... Oh yeah, I gotta set up these panels. To do the bad thing, we've gotta set up some panels. So we've already got optics, which is good. We just need anatomy, so I'll do that there. I'm gonna go steal a painting because I can. Maybe I'll grab the stuff.
The electroshock machine should work now.
There's an electroshock machine, folks. Look, I don't know. The thing is, this is kind of a dark game. I pretend it's all like pranks and hoodwinking the gods and stuff, but actually it's pretty horrible, the stuff that happens in this game, and even in a pacifist run, we can't escape that. So I don't really know how much I like it. I know I have to do it a lot, because a pacifist run actually literally needs to do it. But, yeah. It's an artistic decision, I guess, but I will say it does make it a bit trickier to recommend this game to people. Like, I feel like I would have to warn someone about this. Anyway. Am I down here? I think I'm down here. Should have called the elevator. We're gonna go rescue Sokolov now. And luckily, I think that's a pretty interesting area. Because the assessment chamber where we're going, where Sokolov is in prison, it has a couple of really easy ways of dealing with it. If you have magic, you can just teleport past some walls. If you know what you're doing, you can go straight from the front door to the inner chamber where Sokolov is and straight back out, no problems. And if you don't have powers, you can just pull out a stun mine that has upgrades and then just pop it down on the floor or throw it in with a bottle, and the clockwork inside there will get killed, and then you're free to run around and do whatever you want. I'm going to choose not to do that, is the thing. How am I doing for stun mines? Okay. Not that I'm gonna need them. Let's go, do the assessment chamber. I feel this horrible sense that I'm forgetting something. Guess we'll find out. As I've learned today, it's not that hard to replay this part of the game. So my goal here is to get in and get out without harming the clockwork and without using powers, because I don't have any. I don't want it to see me. Oh, of course I don't want it to see me, but I'm not going to destabilize it or knock its head off, make it blind, anything like that. We're going to play this legitimately. Because it's actually like if you look at it, it's a little Dishonored level, right? One guard, one area, with one mechanic, the floor shifting around. Makes it different. On buttons rather than switches, which I think is another distinguishing little... makes it special. There's a little hidden loot in the back, there's a main goal, there's paintings, there's yeah, and I've decided one day, I was like, I'm bored of playing this the easy way, I'm gonna try and play it like... try to learn about it, and it's fun to do. I think you should try it too if you'd like to. It's a fun thing to plan out. Anyway, here we go. Is that my cue? No, I wait. It's good that I can vaguely remember this plan. It's very specific. If I mess any of the steps up, I will die again. Ugh. But luckily, if I remember all the steps, should be pretty safe, which means I'm allowed to include it in the run, which I'm happy about. Because I used to think I would have to do the boring thing here for safety reasons. So once he moves back across, he's far away, and in this mode of the room, he's trapped in a hallway, and so it takes him a while to get close to me. That's why I wait that long. I do this. Back to plan A, or whatever you want to call it. If I step up onto here, I should be able to see him. There he is. Make sure he's actually going back to his normal patrol before you start following him. He's still fiddling around a bit. Okay. No. Stop. Don't shift back. Don't turn around. If you can watch him through this window safely, he can't see through it for some reason. And when he turns to his side, that means you're good to go, because they have very bad sideways vision. That's their one weakness. They got great eyes in the front and the back, but not so great to the sides. And I'm also behind a ledge right now, which means I'm double safe. You remember ledges. They're great. Let him get a bit further away. There's a button to my left that I'm going to step on, but I don't want to actually change the walls around, so I'm just going to get off it very quickly. Whoops. There we go. So we're going to wait for him to get all the way down to the end and then turn again. I've got a while here. I originally planned this while playing on PS4, which means I had much slower aiming, so I actually used to have a plan for lining up my crosshair here to shoot some boards, but as you'll see in a sec, it's much easier with mouse and keyboard. Is he gonna turn? There he is. He won't hear this. When he does that turn, he won't hear you breaking those boards. Which is very good, because I needed to break those boards to get in. Is he still going? There he is. Fantastic. Now this is the easy part, I will say. Second half's a little riskier, but we've made it to Sokolov. Sokolov is a character from the first game. He was an evil inventor who did some bad stuff, but now he's like our friend, because redemption is a theme in this game. I think you'll see in the future. We're not going to give Jindosh that same chance. He was too rude to us. Anyway. There we go, gotta carry him out, just like in the first game. Gonna wait for him. Where is he? Is he there? Can make eye contact with him, because he also can't see through these gaps for some reason. They have such milky little eyes. Oh no. Now I'm thinking of that song, Tell Me Lies, Tell Me Sweet Little Lies, but instead it's Milky Eyes. Milky Eyes. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna see myself out. So this bit's a bit risky. Make sure it switches fully and then get around this wall and just go, 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 because we're exposed right now. I gotta get behind this ledge. Oh my god. Big scary shadow will start walking towards. Oh, I didn't even get the shadow. I was late. Okay. Timing is a little bit important here. We're gonna wait for him to do his whole routine. He's gonna go back over to where he was, and we're gonna go over there. Love these ledges. So powerful. So once he goes past the window, I want to keep an eye on him, because I want to know when he pivots. Because that's when he's safe to go now, because he's not facing us. Again, bad sideways vision. Right on this button, quick as you can, because he will turn eventually. There we go. Alright. Now we don't get off the button, we stay on the button, and we watch through the windows. Because it's a good place to be standing. We're in this safe little corner right here. And he will do his whole song and dance. There he goes. Fantastic windows, fantastic ledges. Going back. Alright. Last part of the plan. Once we see him... readjust a bit. Once we see him going past us. We should be. It's almost now. He's gonna turn off screen and then, yep, go. Did you see his little light? You're gonna see it again in a second. He's gonna be right around this corner. You can just see the tip of his nose as we leave. See, there it is. There. And we're out. You never knew we were there, which is nice. We got Sokolov, and the guards upstairs will not spawn because we blew up the elevator earlier. I just think that's satisfying. This guard over here deserves a promotion. She got me. She's the only guard who has gotten me so far. My nemesis. I finally have a nemesis. That kind of thing happened a lot in practices. Like I'd think I'd have an area down pat, and then I would play it again, and they'd be like, nope, you got spotted. Something unexpected happened. Turns out someone glances over their shoulder and you didn't realize because you got lucky the other 8 times you practiced this. Time to replan. So that's what that's like, except I had to replay the entire game. Is that a stun mine? Oh yeah, I had the one, didn't I? Okay, so we've discussed this. It's problematic content. We're not sticking around. Bye, Jindosh. He's not dying. What we're doing right now, it's non-lethal. It is terrible. I'm really sorry. But we can't hear it, so yay. Video game characters, it's alright, it's alright. Sometimes robots are here, and I didn't know why, so I've gotten into this habit of sneaking up on this area, which is not necessary. I know why it happens now. For a while. There he goes.
Too bad it had to come to this, Jindosh.
It really is. We could have just kidnapped him. Almost done. We almost finished this mission. Can you believe it? I'm going to have so much editing work to do, you have no idea. Pops us in the carriage, and we're going to go to Lower Aventa, which is where we started. And unfortunately, there's a witch ambush, so some witches have caught wind of us because they don't like us. And luckily, I put a stun mine down earlier, so hopefully they're not going to be a problem at all, really. There's only one of them left standing when we actually get out there. Just watching Sokolov's jacket twitch. It's quite fun. You know, this game, it's beautiful. It can't have everything. Oh, did you hear that? There was a little buzzing sound there, which I think was a witch getting hit by a stun mine. Unfortunate. I'm going to be a little cautious here because I can't prove that they both got hit. Might be one still around, but usually I think they run towards each other and then they get hit again. Oh, hang on. Sorry if there was a cut there, I got called away. Let's just head through here and grab a rune real quick, because that's important. Pretty sure I took out the tripwires in this run, yes. Great. So I'm pretty confident that maybe 2 unconscious witches around here. That looks like one. And maybe one closer to the thing. There she is. You can tell because of their outfits. This one's still upstairs, so we'll go get her. So yeah, I could have done this. I experimented with not putting the mine down, luring them away with like a whale oil tank being pulled out, and then like breaking some glass, and it worked a lot of the time, but not all of the time. And I really like things to work all the time, you know? It'd be nice to be finished with the Clockwork Mansion. Still a couple things to do. One thing to do? But we gotta remember to go into this room. Because this room has a schematic in it that I will need later for one thing. There it is. Go grab Sokolov. Now we know. This game can get you, even when you think you're in one of the easier levels. I was not afraid of this level. I'm afraid of later levels. Very much. Back here, back where we started for the second time today. I did this all in one day, by the way. Hey, Megan.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell.
Yeah, I died.
I'll hear it.
Yeah, that was that mission. It cost us quite a bit, but we're done now. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this adventure. Hope you enjoyed my death, and I hope even more that you'll join me next time for the Royal Conservatory. It's a big, really pretty museum. We go there at night. I like going there. It's a fun time. Lots of witches who we love. I hope you'll join me. See you later.